Welcome to match 5 of night 5 of the Women's All-Star Classic. It is the first match in the Amethyst League for night 5. We are starting off with the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, the greatest female wrestler of all... Sorry, I apologize. The greatest Women's World Champion of all time. Sorry, excuse me. I just had to recover from, yelling that. Liv Morgan, currently the leader in the Amethyst League at 12 points. She is currently undefeated. She's beaten Julia, JC Jane, Tatum Paxley, Rhea Ripley. All 4 of them, what do they have in common? Former NXT Women's Champions. But tonight, she's not facing a former NXT Women's Champion. In fact, she is facing a woman that never even won the NXT Women's title at all. She hasn't even won a World Championship, but will someday. I guarantee it. The woman who will face Becky Lynch this Saturday night at Saturday night's main event in a non-title match. Sol Ruca, the former Women's North American Champion, who is currently at a goose egg right now at 0 points. She has lost to Mercedes Moné, Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, JC Jane, all former NXT Women's Champions. Lola Vice, is the current NXT Women's Champion. I apologize. But Sol Ruca needs to win this match. If she loses this match, she is officially mathematically eliminated from semifinal consideration for the Women's All-Star Classic. So this is critical. Meanwhile, for Liv Morgan, if she wins this match, she will officially clinch a spot in the semifinals at 15 points. So this is a critical match for Liv Morgan. Can she get it done? We will find out. It is the first match of the Amethyst League for night 5. Here we go. Collar and elbow time to start things off. These 2 women are on Monday Night Raw. These 2 women faced off on Monday Night Raw. On the Raw after WrestleMania, where Liv Morgan beat Sol Ruca in a hell of a match. And now Liv Morgan go for the cover here. Roll up. And no pin whatsoever. And now another kick out. Oh, gets a count of 1. Talk about an advantage right now on Sol Ruca. And now Ruca, trying to faceplant Liv Morgan. And now back to the collar and elbow tie-up right now between Liv Morgan and Sol Ruca, as my little brother is struggling trying to open this Lay's ranch dipping thing. You might have to put this back. You might have to wait till tomorrow to ask Dad.
Nah, I can break it all.
If you guys hear a pop, it's my little brother trying to open the ranch dipping. And now trying to go for another one, but Liv Morgan reverses. Sorry, I'm getting slightly distracted, but it doesn't matter. As my little brother is going... Alright. Sol Ruca now on the outside of the ring. Liv Morgan now has the advantage. If Liv Morgan wins this match, she'll be the first woman in this All-Star Classic, both leagues combined, to reach 15 points. As back in the Rose Quartz League, we have, I believe, 2 women that are at 12 points. Thunder Rosa and Alexa Bliss. And I'm getting word that Alexa Bliss and Thunder Rosa, they're going to meet tomorrow night in the Rose Quartz League main event. Talk about interesting development here, but, we will hear... that was the pop from the ranch dipping. The count's at 4! This is going to be interesting. If this ends in a draw, Sol Ruca will be eliminated. Meanwhile, win or draw, Liv Morgan will advance to the semifinals of the Women's All-Star Classic. But nothing is guaranteed right now. As a matter of fact, I don't think she would even clinch a spot in the Women's All-Star Classic because of the amount of people that are currently sitting at 6 points at the moment. But Sol Ruca would officially be eliminated if she loses this match. So she needs to win this match. Oh my goodness! And we have seen spoilers in the past Right now, the only two women that are currently at a goose egg, Sol Ruca and Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe's loss earlier tonight to Thunder Rosa means that Blake Monroe has officially been eliminated mathematically. Faceplant! Liv Morgan down. Sol Ruca coming off a crazy match against JC Jane the other night. Oh my goodness. And arguably the best match of the, maybe the best match of the All-Star Classic, although Tatum and Mercedes had a crazy match on night 2. So we'll see what happens. Now Sol Ruca going for a powerbomb here. Actually, no. Oh, right under the ropes. Jesus. Someone check on her, please. And now a kick out as Sol Ruca is trying to get her first points on the board. And right now it is looking as if Sol Ruca is, oh my goodness, trying to flip, but Liv Morgan reverses, and now rule breaker. But no! Sol Ruca got back up! Are you kidding me? Sol Ruca got back up! Oh my goodness! If Sol Ruca wins this match, there might be some life! And now a drop kick from Sol Ruca. This is insane. How crazy would this be? Sol Ruca beats Liv Morgan and keeps her tournament hopes alive. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan, if she were to win this match, she would, you know, I'm mistaken earlier about how, like, if she were to win, she would clinch a spot in the semifinals. But with the amount of people, oh my goodness! What a move by Sol Ruca! I'm mistaken that if she were to win, she would get clinch a spot in the semifinals, but there's 6 women currently at 6 points, people, in the Amethyst League. That's how crazy it is! Soul Snatcher! Soul Snatcher! Sol Ruca! Go for the cover! The upset of the year! Upset! Come on! The cover! No! Kick out! Liv Morgan kicked out! Sol Ruca almost pulled off the crazy upset. How crazy would that be? We already saw an upset on Sunday night with... Oh no! Another one! Another Soul Snatcher! Go for the cover, Soul! That's 2! There's no way Liv kicks out, right? No! Liv kicked out! Damn it! That was 2 Soul Snatchers! And somehow, some way, Liv Morgan kicked out! What is she made out of? There it is! Oblivion! Oblivion from Liv! But Liv is down! Liv has got to crawl for the cover! But Liv is down! Liv! Go for the cover! Instead, she's dragging her into the middle of the ring. Smart move from Liv Morgan. How crazy is this? The cover from Liv! The cover! Oh my god, a kick out! Oh my god! This match! As distracted as I have been this entire match, these 2 women are putting on a show! Uh-oh, what the heck is this? What the hell? Oh, what the hell? What? The paid tribute to Priscilla Kelly. I hope Priscilla Kelly's watching this, but I don't know if she is. Big fan of hers. And now, oh, here we go, 3 amigos. 3 amigos from the Amethyst League leader. Trying to get 1 step closer to a semi-final spot! Meanwhile, Sol Ruca's trying to stay alive. The amount of moves that have been hit, a rule breaker, an oblivion, and then 2 Soul Snatchers. And somehow Liv Morgan kicked out of both of them. That is insane. It's like Nikki Cross kicking out of 2 cemetery drives. What the heck is this? Oh, Sol Ruca bought her time and absolutely took advantage of the situation. What the heck is going on here? Oh, X Factor! Sol Ruca playing the mind games of Liv Morgan. Sol Ruca's gonna have to be careful of the count. If this ends in a draw, she's officially eliminated. She cannot afford a draw here. She would need to win out if she wants to even have a chance to move on to even have a chance to get to the semifinals. The count's at 5. They both got to get in the ring. Well, I mean, I don't think Liv Morgan even cares. If this ends in a draw, it doesn't affect her one bit. She would still be the leader in the Amethyst League. The count's at 7. She's allowing Sol Ruca to get back up. The count's at 8. And Sol Ruca gets back in the ring. It feels like this match has gone on forever, but it just reached 10 minutes. That's crazy. We're under 7.5 to go. What is Liv Morgan thinking here? Morgan trying to go for double knees in the corner, ends up eating the turnbuckle, and now let's see what Liv has in store. Liv gets reversed. And now another X Factor! Second one in the match from Sol. Is Sol Ruca thinking it? Is she thinking about it? Here it comes! No! She was looking for the trifecta! It did not work out! But now both of them! Here we go! Under 7 minutes to go! These two women! What an incredible start to the Amethyst League for Night 5! We already had an incredible start last Sunday night with Lola and Mercedes! Continuing the trend! Sol Ruca is trying to stay alive, man. How crazy would this be? Sol Ruca pulls off the upset. Not to spoil the tournament for Liv Morgan because she would still be the leader. But Sol Ruca could certainly stay alive. She would need to win out to even have a chance. And this would be a start. And now, Liv Morgan throws her into the ropes. Oblivion, the second one of the match, and this time through the ropes. That's it. Curtains. And Sol Ruca is officially eliminated from semifinal consideration. And while that does not clinch a spot in the semifinals for Liv Morgan, I thought it would. She is the first woman to get the 15 points in any league. She is still undefeated. 5-0 with 2 matches to go. And I got word that if she wins tomorrow night, night 6, she would officially clinch a spot in the semifinals. But that's if she wins tomorrow night. Because there's still craziness that is still yet to go down in the All-Star Classic. 15 points for Liv Morgan. She needs to fix her hair, but it's fine. Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion, still undefeated.